Hello, just good Eurobix here, back for another junior set review, and this is set number 10671. It's called the Fire Emergency, has 2 minifigures, 123 pieces. It's recommended for just 4 to 7, and it retails for $20 in the United States. This is a summer 2014 junior set, and this was at my Toys R Us, so I was like, I haven't really touched into the juniors theme for a little bit of a while, so I got this set, and now let's take a look at the packaging. Alright, so here's the box for the set. It is the same box size as the $20 sets that we usually see for various themes, except it's the same thickness as the 2013 Ninjago $20 sets. And on the back, it shows all the little play features and how this is easy to build. And for the instruction booklet, it's a very quick build, and the back just shows the Wind Fireman. There's also this little advertisement just shows that it leads into the fire sets if you're more of an advanced builder. And there's this little artwork right here for the first build, then this one right here for the second build. So overall, pretty cool designs in these junior sets like always. Alright, so here's the first fireman, and he does have this very common face print right there, which used to be rare at one point in time, but it comes in a lot of the other fire sets, especially for City. And he has this front torso printing, which was introduced in 2013 for City fire sets, and it does come in a lot of those sets, so it is pretty common too. He does have that back torso printing right there. Here's the second fireman, and just like the first, he's extremely common, and he comes with lots of really common prints. Actually, the exact same prints besides for the face as the other minifigure. And you can see his face print is also that really common glasses face. So nothing special about this minifigure, just like the last one. And there's his back torso printing. So here's the first part of the set. It's just this little fire engine right here, which is just too adorable, just like many of the other juniors vehicles. You can see the side right here, there's nothing special, like no special printings. And it does use this little base right here, which is used for basically all the other juniors vehicles. The only thing is that base isn't exclusive to the set in that color. It also came in the juniors Batman set, which is that little red print right there, or red color, not print. The front has this little printed piece, which is kind of the headlights or whatever, and those also came in the Juniors Police Station set, so that is an exclusive print whatsoever. Here's the other side, and you can see this piece right here, which did look a little bit unfamiliar to me, so I did some research. It is actually a really common piece. I didn't know how common it was, but it's basically this little piece right here that I'm talking about. It came in a lot of other sets, especially fire sets and stuff like that. So it isn't rare whatsoever. But you could just put it on like that. But for example, some other sets that came in was the Bikini Bottom Party set for SpongeBob, which was 2012. But yeah, so that's the side right there. And here is the back. And they do have these 2 yellow seats right there, which is always nice to get some seats because I could always use extra seats. It does have this common printing right there, which there's 2 of these little printed sloped or printed roof tile or roof slopes, that's a better word for it, as they call them in the set, and both have different printing, so that's okay. And they also have this ladder on the top, so they could reach higher places, maybe if there's a burning tree or whatever. And of course, it's just that basic ladder piece that we've been getting for a while, and you could just kind of put a minifigure holding onto it like that, and it works just fine. Of course, there are 2 seats in here, so you could fit 2 minifigures, but other than that, nothing too special about this vehicle. A little bit disappointed that we didn't get any exclusive printings or anything like that. Alright, the second little build is just this little trash can on fire. Basically, they give you this lid right here, and then they have you put this one in here like this. So I guess that's a cute little feature. I guess it could be a play feature, but I mean, it's kind of a lame play feature to just put out the fires. But the green little trash can is so common nowadays, I kind of wish they went back to the gray trash cans. Alright, so here is the fire station itself. It looks a little bit small. Of course, this is a junior set and a $20 junior set, so I can't blame it too much. I just wish they would have put in maybe an extra $10 price point to make it a little bit more expansive, much like the police station. But you can see it does have a lot of similarities to the police station. These little printed pieces right here actually do come in the police station too, and you do get 2 of those in the set, which are those little ramp pieces with the same print. But isn't it very nice that we get some of these rare pieces in the set, like this little orange jumper right there, which is a 2x2 jumper. Only comes in one other set, which is a Super Cycle Chase, and that's a $50 set, and there's 2 that comes in that set, so it is quite a rare piece, so that's nice to get. And here's the back of the whole set, and you can see you could kind of wheel in the fire engine to sit in this part right here. And it fits in there quite well. It doesn't get in the way of anything or anything like that. But it just kind of sits in there like that. And there's this little side slide piece. Say that 3 times fast. Side slide, side slide, side slide. Okay, that's all right. And this little slide right here in this yellow color is exclusive to the set. So that's another really nice piece to get in this set, especially if you're a collector of these slides like Bricks are. And on the side right here, there's also this printed piece, which is exclusive to the set, but you get 3 of them in this set. And I guess that's a pretty nice detail. I just wish they would have put a plain version of this window piece, which this window piece is exclusive to the juniors line for the moment. And I wish it would have included maybe 2 of these prints and then 1 plain one. Maybe the plain one being on the top right here in red, and 2 of the prints on the sides. Because that's kind of what they did with the police station, because we got 2 white printed ones of these that were exclusive to that set, and then 1 plain white one. And I would have felt much better about this set if they had that. But other than that, you can see the inside of this set doesn't really have much, and that's another part where it fails, that I wish they would have made it a bigger price point, because I wish they would have just expanded the inside just a little bit, so it had more room like the police station, which didn't have much to do in the inside, but that one at least had a lot of standing room. But all you get is really this little chair right there, and another one of those printed little triangle roof pieces. And you can see this printing is different from the Fire Engine printing, which the Fire Engine printing is that print, and then this one is this kind of radar print. So that's very nice. They also have this little phone piece right here, which I'm very glad that we're getting those more and more these days, because they're quite rare in the mid-2000s and late 2000s. So I'm glad those came back, and you do get a brown chair right there. Of course, the only door in this set you could kind of open like that, just pushing from the inside. And that piece is in this red door frame, which is quite rare too, because that only comes in Bricks and More sets. And this is now in the juniors line, which is kind of like the successor to the Bricks and More sets. But I have to say, the Bricks and More sets weren't as appealing as this juniors line. So it's nice to get that in kind of a more, I guess, set that people will buy much more than the Bricks and More sets, because those seem to be financial failures from what I could see. On the top right here, you can see there's this nice printed tile in yellow, which I actually really like this print. Very nice little piece right there. Of course, it's a 2x4 tile, but it has that nice little fire station print, which is very crisply printed on there. No like little blurs or anything like that. And on the top, there's this little bed, which is a white double cheese slope, and you can kind of put a fireman resting on the bed. But you have to have his hand kind of facing up or all the way down there, because if it gets in the way of this little window right here, he won't fit. So you could always open the window from the inside like that. And there's this nice printed clock piece right there. So one last look at the set. You can see from the top right here. And of course, the bottom. And if you look at the bottom, they use kind of these little base plate pieces, even though they're not, the base plates that we know and love. They're kind of these square bases. And those also come in a few other junior sets. And in this color, they only come in the police station set. So it is nice to get 2 of them in this set too. That's really it for this build. And now, on to the final verdict. Alright, so this is kind of hard to explain because I don't really like this set. I'm not satisfied with it. That's a better word for it. I don't not like it, but I'm not satisfied with it. For the price I paid, which was $20, unlike the police station set, which was a $30 junior set from earlier this year, which I felt was really kind of a satisfying build, because where this one fails, I don't know, it just doesn't have as much pieces that will appeal to older builders, unlike the police station. And also, the build is much more scaled down, for obvious reasons, because it is $10 cheaper than the police station. But there's only really like a $20 or a 20 piece difference between the two, because this one has around 120, the other one has around 140. So yeah, it's kind of weird to explain why I don't really enjoy this set, but I could name a few things. First off, the printed pieces right here, which are very nice, and they are exclusive to this set, these little window pieces. While this one has 3 of those pieces, these little window pieces, and the police station has 3, the police station has 2 that are printed and one that's plain white. This one has 3 that are printed and none that are plain red, which I think would have been cool, because when they had the police station, you get one that's kind of plain, so if you don't want the printing, you can use that. And you get 3 that are printed, but nope, they kind of just didn't do that on this one, which is kind of disappointing. But there are some nice pieces, of course, especially exclusive colored pieces like this yellow slide right here, which is the friend slide. That's awesome to get in yellow. And this little 2x2 jumper right here, which only came in one other set, which was a Super Cycle Chase. Of course, that set is a $50 set, and only 2 came in that set, so I am very glad that we get 1 in this set, because it is a very rare piece. But other than that, I mean, there's not really too many other pieces. I guess you could say this door right here, but that came in a lot of other bricks and more sets. But then again, it only came in bricks and more sets, so give or take. If you collect bricks or more sets and you collect these, yeah, you probably won't want to get it just for that door. But yeah, I just don't feel like this one's as fun as the police station, or as, I guess, as much as a value as the police station. There's not as much cool pieces in that one than this one, and there's not too much to play with in this one. All you really get is this little car right here in the slide, I guess. But the police station had the jail, it had a car, and it had kind of a really cool inside. And I feel like the cool inside part is really missing from this one, because all you get is really just this computer control room. And sure, you could say that's the same thing you get in the police station, but the police station, it felt much more expansive. There was more room to play with inside the actual station itself. The same could be said with the Batman set, which I think is probably the best out of these Juniors play sets for this year at least. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel with this set. It's really hard to explain. And of course, like I said with the police station set, would have been cool to get some minifigures with exclusive printing, which I think a lot of the other Junior sets kind of, or at least the licensed ones, really did well with, because you get kind of these really rare minifigures like Leonardo, which wasn't exclusive, but the actual face, you know, the actual Leonardo face was really hard to find, and you get it in this set, and then in the police station set, that was really where it was failing with, so that's kind of the same with this set. But in the Batman set, you get that really awesome Robin and that really cool Batman too, which were both kind of exclusive. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this set. Should have had, I guess, more different, or more rare pieces in this set. It should have been a little bit more expansive, and I would have been willing to pay $10 more if it was more expansive like the police station, and the minifigures should have been a little bit more unique. So overall, I will give this a C. And I guess if you have little kids, this will be a really cool set, but unlike the other Junior sets, it's not going to be really cool if you wanted to get this in your older builder. There's not too much rare pieces or anything like that. So that's it for this review, and I will see you guys later. Bye.